Arch pregame rolling along, getting you ready for the always anticipated Cuse Virginia game tonight in the Dome. Brian Higgins now joined by Tucker Dordevic, and Tucker will get into Virginia and everything leading into it here in a moment, but you guys must be bummed, certainly how week one went. We know extenuating circumstances are the order of the year. How have you guys used this week kind of to move back what had to have been a disappointing performance against Army?
Definitely. We're just working a lot on a lot of the little things. I personally think we have the best coaching staff in the country, so they're getting us dialed in. We watched a bunch of film. We've worked on tons of stuff. So just working on the little things that, we didn't do well against Army. And fortunate enough for us, we got to play a great team in UVA to try to bounce back here tonight.
I guess what struck me is, it's no surprise maybe you guys would struggle because just who knows what you guys would look like with limited practices and no scrimmages and all that. What kind of got me is that you had such a hot start and then it went away. What maybe happened in your mind where, wow, you guys look great for the first 10 minutes and then it kind of slid away?
Definitely. You got to give credit where credit's due. Army played a tremendous lacrosse game. And I think we just got to keep our kind of foot on our throat. As much as I like using that term, I think we started off hot and we kind of let it slip away from us slowly. But I think we just got to continue to play good lacrosse when we are feeling hot and try to make the runs go as long as they can, because in this game, you never know how long a team could go on a run for.
All right, Tucker, let's go on the Wayback Machine to your freshman year. I guess this is technically your sophomore year now, three years after the fact.
Exactly.
But it was that Virginia game down at Clockter that beautiful day in early March in 2018 where you broke onto the scene. You had the 4 goals and the game winner. Take us back to that day. What now, as you're a veteran, do you remember about that being kind of your first big-time performance in the Syracuse uniform?
Definitely. It's definitely something I'll remember for a very long time. I always, kind of has a little bit of a special place in my heart for this game. I really like playing UVA. I was actually talking to Jamie Petroboli after practice today, and we were saying it's fun playing them because we both play such similar styles of lacrosse where it doesn't really matter if you make a mistake. The other team's probably going to make a mistake because we like playing so fast that you'll get the ball shortly. But I think it's just we like to play run and gun. They like to play run and gun. I'm always a fast-moving person, whether it's lacrosse or regular life, so I just like playing them because you can get up and down a lot.
And, hey, you stuck the game winner in that one. And you're right, literally every Syracuse-Virginia game that has happened during your Orange career has been decided by one. So it's going to be exciting. And you said it, Tucker, you're a fast-moving guy. You don't like to sit still. You like to keep moving. And then we found out that year you were playing on a broken foot all year. You missed the next year. And then on top of it, last season, you're just getting going again, and last season gets shut down. How tough has that been on you? You basically haven't gotten to play at real lacrosse here, save for a few games, in almost 3 years at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough, but I think this second loss of a year, so this COVID, I've kind of put things in perspective a little bit more. And I try to have a smile on my face anytime I get out of it. I'm not a pregame ritual person, but my new thing kind of started in the middle of last year is just don't overthink stuff and just smile the whole day. I'm so fortunate to get to play. I haven't got to play tons over the last couple of years due to COVID and obviously my sophomore year, but just to enjoy everything that's going on. Our coaches prepare us so much for the games that it's just, we shouldn't be thinking too much. We should just go out there and play and have fun.
And imagine, Tucker, if you're actually smiling at the guy guarding you, that would probably mess with his head a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
And you're right. This year's been so screwed up for everybody, not the sports, otherwise, whatever. That's a good attitude to have here. The injury set you back for sure, and you missed that year kind of surprisingly when you re-broke your foot. Now that you're so far removed from it, are you completely good health-wise with all that? Is that completely in your rearview mirror at this point?
Yeah, I don't even think about it anymore. It's like it never even happened, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think about it at all. I'm just so happy to be playing again and looking forward to this. So far it's been pretty normal this year, so fingers crossed it stays like this. But I'm just looking forward to this season and having fun.
How much did you personally use all that time off to make yourself a better player? We've talked so much about, you were playing nonstop wall ball there on your scooter, and then we see you ripping left-handed goals like it's going out of style in this first game against Army. How much did the time off make you a better lacrosse player?
It definitely helped. I think I looked at the game at a completely different viewpoint. It was the first time I kind of got to take a step back and look at the game as a whole, and I think that's what kind of helped me the most after playing 1 year college lacrosse, knowing really the things I had to work on and getting an extra really 9 months added on to my off season after my freshman year. I think just being able to really pinpoint stuff I wanted to work on helped a lot.
Your midfield line, we talked about it last year as being the best group in the country, and here you guys, it's the same three guys again with yourself and Jamie and Brendan. How advanced, I guess, is this relationship at this point on the field? I mean, you guys must know every single thing the other people are going to do out there.
Definitely. I mean, we're all so close. We stay after practice and shoot together all the time, and we play little games and stuff. It's really fun. But I mean, they're so incredibly good at lacrosse. It makes it fun for me. I tell them all the time that I think they're the two best midfielders in the country. And so for me, I just going to sit back and watch them play. I've learned tons from them, especially sitting out that one year. I got to learn tons from them. But I mean, we're all so close that, I mean, they're teaching me stuff every day that I don't know, and vice versa. So it's really fun to play with them.
And Brendan was also talking about earlier this week, you and he happen to be roommates. So, I mean, you guys are basically stuck together all the time. Yeah. Have you gotten sick of each other yet here at this point?
we definitely get on each other's nerves, especially when we both get pretty angry when we're hungry. So we always joke with each other where we get hangry all the time and kind of piss each other off. But we're so close. He's one of my best friends, same with Jamie. So, you know, it's just fun that we've become so much closer there in our house and also on the field.
Wasn't he a DoorDash driver or something during this at home? He should be able to go get you guys the food.
Exactly. Yeah, he drove, I think, in early March when all this kind of started. He started driving for DoorDash, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you guys are hungry, I mean, he can just go out and get it for you. All
exactly.
Right. Lastly, you talked about it. You talked about Virginia, the excitement of this game. What's it like before this game? You're ready to run out on the field. You know what's waiting on the other side. How exciting is it in the lead up to games like this?
It's definitely fun. I really enjoy the whole week. I know a lot of guys do. There's a lot of talk about Tyler posted the stat the other day. It's like 450 to 450 or whatever it is. I know I got that wrong, but the goals are identical. It's tied, whatever. And I think everybody just looks at that. And they got a good group this year. We have a good group. And so I think that also adds a little bit more, I guess, fun to the game. But I know guys are excited, and this is a special one for sure.
I'll let you go here with the specifics. It's 466 each goals, and the games are even. So somebody, I guess, is going to have the upper hand when we're done here today.
Exactly.
All right, Tucker, good stuff. Good luck today, and enjoy it against the Cavaliers.
Thank you. I appreciate it.